For Europe ahead of official engagement in Abu Dhabi. An NPCL Group CEO briefs President Tinubu on end-of-year performance, announces plans for AKK gas pipeline project.
And next year, we're hoping to, achieve at least 1.8 million barrels, per day. Again, stepping up from where we are this year.
And Minister of Livestock Development assesses ongoing initiatives in Borno State, reaffirms commitment to strengthening the livestock sector. Hello, thank you for joining us. This is the news at 11 on NT News 24. I am Charles Alpha. President Bola Tinubu has departed Lagos for Europe in continuation of his end-of-year break ahead of his official trip to Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. The president took off from Murtala Mohammed International Airport this Sunday afternoon, and presidential advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanuga, stated that President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, invited President Tinubu to participate in the 2026 edition of Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week Summit, which will take place in the Emirates early in January. The week-long summit is an annual event that mobilizes leaders from government, business, and society to chart the next era of sustainable development. With the theme, "The Nexus of Next, All Systems Go," the summit is aimed at connecting ambition with action across innovation, finance, and people, showcasing how the world can move forward with confidence. The presidential advisor added that President Tinubu will return to the country after the summit. The management of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited says it is now prepared to proceed to the next phase of the Ajaokuta-Kaduna-Kano gas pipeline project in 2026. The NNPCL Group Chief Executive Officer, Bashir Ojulari, says the next phase is to connect the main line of the project, which will supply gas to power industries in the northern parts of the country. The GCO revealed this after briefing President Bola Tinubu in Lagos on the end of year 2025 performance and strategic priorities for 2026. Mr. Ojulari, through the inspiration and support of the President, the NNPC has recorded improvement in crude oil production from 1.5 million barrels per day in 2024 to over 1.7 million barrels per day. He said the gas production is now over 7 million standard cubic feet per day, an improvement from the 6.5 million standard cubic feet per day recorded in 2024.
AKK. You remember sometimes in summer, we were able to cross the River Niger, which has been a struggle for many years. By completing this main line, what that means now is that we can begin to connect, make all the connections to the main line, which we will do in the earlier parts of next year. And why that is very important is that that brings gas in its full form into the northern part of Nigeria. We're looking at Kaduna, Kano, and also, of course, Ajaokuta and Abuja, where we begin to see industrialization, we begin to see industrial park taking gas for gas-based industry, fertilizer plants, as well as generating power. So those are some of the achievements we've achieved this year. I think for next year, I think the conversations in terms of our key priorities, the most important part, again, is to focus on increasing production. When we say increasing production, it sounds simple, but there's a lot that goes into it. It means attracting the right investment to increase production, whether it's oil or gas. And next year, we're hoping to, achieve at least 1.8 million barrels, per day. Again, stepping up from where we are this year in terms of oil production, as well as further increase in terms of gas production as well.
The president reiterated his expectation to improve oil production to 2 million barrels per day by 2027. And the federal government of Nigeria, through the Ministry of Livestock Development, has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening the livestock sector across Nigeria. Omar Jimbarima reports that the Minister of Livestock Development, Idi Mukhtar Meha, made this known during an official visit to Borno State, where he assessed the ongoing livestock development initiatives.
Upon his arrival in Maiduguri, the minister toured several feedlots in Jere local government area, where he observed that Borno State possesses all it takes to compete on global stage in cattle and livestock production.
Ministry of Livestock Development at the federal level is poised to work hand in glove with every government at the state and federal and local level, as well as every other actor in the livestock sector, to make sure that we push this agenda of Mr. President under the renewed agenda of livestock forward.
The cattle rearers revealed that thousands of bulls are reared annually in the state and appealed to the federal government for increased support to further strengthen the sector. The Minister of Livestock Development assured them of the federal government's continued support at the grassroots level, emphasizing that food security, job creation, rural development, peace building and social cohesion remain key priorities in the ministry. While in Garnam Ruga settlement established by Borno State government, the minister commended the massive investments made to complement federal efforts in promoting cattle and livestock rearing.
What we're aiming at is to make sure that each of the 417 grazing reserves we have across the country has been turned into a communal commercial ranch under the national ranching policy.
Meanwhile, during interactions with stakeholders, the minister assured them that with sustained efforts and strategic planning, foreign countries would increasingly depend on Borno State and Nigeria for the exportation of meat, milk, and other livestock products, considering the growing global demand. In Maiduguri, Omar Jimbarima, NTA News.
Minister of Workforce State Mohammed Bello Garanyo has described infrastructure development as a critical catalyst for expanding horizons and enablers of commerce, education, healthcare, security, and social integration. At a public function in Sokoto State that brought together professionals, Garanyo emphasizes that Nigeria's development journey depends largely on how effectively professionals translate knowledge into solutions and individual success into collective impact. He explains that Nigeria needs a network of professionals both at home and in the diaspora to achieve implementation of the development roadmap of the current administration. He also assures Nigerians that President Tinubu is committed to completing the 4 legacy road projects, including the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Road and Sokoto-Badagry Superhighway.
Commerce brings agricultural products closer to the people. Over the last 2-3 weeks, I was in Kebbi section. They have even started solar lights, because it's going to be solar light from Ilela up to Lagos. There will be schools, there will be medicare centers, there will be police stations across that corridor. You imagine what will happen in a couple of years if that road is completed. And of course, it's going to link up to Coastal Highway, which is Lagos to Calabar. That Lagos to Calabar is going to crisscross. It's about 750 kilometers stretch.
33 inmates serving various jail terms in various correctional centers across Nasarawa State have regained freedom. Governor Abdullahi Sule said the gesture followed recommendations of the State Committee on the Prerogative of Mercy, and Aliu Tijani reports.
Excitement at the Lafia Correctional Facility as Governor Abdullahi Sule grants pardon to 33 inmates as part of activities to mark his 66th birthday. Among the freed inmates is an associate professor who already served 6 months in the correctional center. Others who are pardoned are inmates with minor offenses that are bailable. Governor Abdullahi Sule says it is imperative to grant the inmates pardon, considering their youthful age, to enable them contribute to society.
And we are pleading with those who have just been pardoned to do the best they can to go out and do not repeat this kind of offenses. Because a lot of people who have been offended are waiting to see that you are now corrected, since this is now a correctional center. But if you go out and start behaving bad the way you used to, then the governor will take a blame, and that will make it very difficult for me to pardon any other person in the future.
The State Chief Judge, Justice Aisha Usman, calls on inmates still serving jail terms to be of good conduct and see their incarceration as an opportunity to transform them.
All of you, I know you as my regular customers, so I don't want to see you again. His Excellency has decided to free you. It's a good thing because he's a very good man. And this is not a place for young men like you. We're here to tell you thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much indeed.
The Controller, Nasarawa State Correctional Service, Charlie Hanish, appreciate Governor Abdullahi Sule for the gesture and numerous support to the correctional center in the state. In Lafia, Aliu Tijani, NT News.
Nigeria remains Africa's largest producer of palm kernel and its byproducts, and is among the top 5 producers in the world. Despite the many challenges in production and processing, rural communities in the southern parts of the country are earning a living through a value addition of palm kernel products. Musa Babali reports who visited several communities in the south, south, and southeast region, reports that some farmers are benefiting from the federal government's intervention under the Renewed Hope initiative.
In the lush southern parts of Nigeria, palm trees stand tall as timeless guardians. They create a beautiful landscape that touches both the eyes and the heart. From the coastal areas of the Niger Delta to the rolling hills in the southeast, palm trees have long been a major source of income for local communities. Every part of the palm tree, from the fruit to the kernel and the shell, has economic value. It benefits not only the people, but the whole country. Favor Christopher, a mother of 7 and a widow, is one of thousands of women making a living this way in Akwa Ibom State, south of the country. She and other traders do not focus on palm oil. Instead, they work with the kernel, the shell, and the seeds inside. After the oil is extracted, they dry the kernels, bring them to places like this, crack them open, and remove the seeds.
Like if I buy like 10 bag of the kernel, if I finish doing like 20K on top, would be my gain.
The seeds are used to make oil, which is a raw material for cosmetics. The shell are used to manufacture brake pads for vehicle, among other products.
By the time we get the seed, we put it in a bag and we weigh it. It will give us how many pounds. Whatever pounds we get from it, we calculate it from there and sell it and get our money. And then the people that buys it equally takes it to go and process it and get the oil from the palm kernel, and where we equally have the shaft that we are selling to those who are doing industrial production of brake pads.
This woman, along with many others across the Niger Delta, are now benefiting from the federal government program called FG IFAD Support, part of the LIFE-ND project. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, said this intervention in the Niger Delta has created 23,751 new jobs. This includes 12,526 jobs for women, helping to promote gender equality and boost the rural economy. From Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
We'll take a break now. Please do stay with us.
The year 2025 marked another step in Nigeria's journey towards destination of development. However, there were many hurdles on the way. In a special package to review 2025, we interrogate the issues that determine the direction of state.
The task ahead is enormous, but surmountable. We can win. We will win.
The ovation and the recriminations.
We are united. No religious persecution in Nigeria is a lie from the pit of hell.
Programs, projects, protests, and pronouncements. Join us for Rear Window 2025 on Tuesday, December 30th, 2025, and Thursday, 1st January 2026. Rear Window 2025. We look back to look forward.
Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture's legendary final sale of the year.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Thank you for staying with us. It was a moment of pride and celebration in Kachia, Kaduna State, as the palace of the district head came alive with excitement as one of the community's sons was honored for global excellence. Professor Ibrahim Mohammed Inuwa, ranked among the world's top 2 recent scientists, received an award of excellence in recognition of his outstanding contributions to academic research and global scientific development. Suraj Abdullahi has details of that report.
As the early morning sun cast a warm glow over Kachia, the palace of the district head, Dr. Sabiu Suleiman, came alive with anticipation. Family members, friends, colleagues, and community leaders gathered, their faces reflecting pride and excitement for a son of the soil whose journey has reached a remarkable global height. At the center of the celebration stood Professor Ibrahim Mohammed Inuwa, very calm, humble. From lecture halls to international research platform, his years of dedication to science has earned him a place among the top 2 globally ranked scientists. The district head, speaking with admiration, presented an award of excellence, describing Professor Ibrahim Inuwa as a symbol of perseverance, intellect, and service to humanity. The applause is not just through the palace walls, but through the heart of a community proud to see one of his own shine on the global stage.
He is somebody that commits so much of his time in research, and for him to be recognized as one of the top 2% globally is a thing of pride. not only me as a person, to our community as a whole and to the state.
We expect him to do more in the field of research so that the community and indeed the world, not even our community and Nigeria, the whole world will benefit from his research.
It is something that is based on merit, and at the time they are investigating around the world to find the best, they will not even contact him. So they will just do their own. After they finish, then they will send to the respective people and respective countries and the respective universities where those people are working, and inform them that in this year 2025, your staff so through his publication, through his research, through his teaching, he has been ranked as top 2 global scientists.
For many young people in attendance, Professor Ino's story was more than an award ceremony. It was proof that greatness can rise from Kachia to the global arena through discipline, learning, and determination. Suraj Abdullahi, NTA News.
Now, Quranic knowledge has been described as the gateway to bringing up children to be beneficial to themselves and society at large. This is the submission of guests during the 4th Quranic graduation ceremony at Darul Tafizu Quran Academy, Kachia. Ibrahim Bello Gunda reports.
Quranic knowledge shapes the behavior of children to be informed of Allah's injunction, guiding them in character and in the long run, leading to a better society. The 4th graduation of Darul Tahfizul Quran Academy produced 48 graduates who have completed the study and memorized the Holy Quran. Speaking at the occasion, guests describe how important it is to seek for knowledge which will help in bringing up children with good character that the whole society will be proud of.
It is a moral duty upon them also to transmit the knowledge they've acquired to the younger generation. They are supposed to embrace the teaching and also pass it across the community.
Some years back, we never had some of these schools, especially in this environment, so it's something worthy of celebrating. I'm here to be part of that celebration.
My advice or message to them is, let them not forget what they learned. They should put what they learn in practice to bring development, peace, and progress for the Kachia.
The headmaster of the school, Idris Yunusa, admonished the graduates to continue to seek for knowledge, which is the light that will benefit them on earth and hereafter. There were Quranic recitation, newscasting, sermon, among others. In Abuja, Ibrahim Bello Gunda, NTA News.
Now, faith is not only preserved through prayer, but through guidance and reflection. At the National Mosque in Abuja, leaders, followers, and youth members of the Tijaniya Brotherhood gathered for their 15th annual national conference, renewing values, strengthening unity, and charting direction for their community.
From across Nigeria, delegates of the Tijaniya Brotherhood converge at the National Mosque, Abuja. Now in its 15th year, the annual national conference provides a platform for reflection, continuity, and spiritual guidance within Islam.
One of the greatest achievements in this regard is in the field of information technology.
Beyond devotion, discussions center on peaceful coexistence, moral responsibility, and the role of faith in strengthening society, with active participation from the Tijaniya Student Association of Nigeria.
All the books of Sheikh Ibrahim were written with very clear problem statement.
Participants say the conference renews purpose, reminding followers that faith must guide daily conduct, not only moments of worship. after 15 years, the message remains consistent. Faith finds voice through dialogue, shaping values, strengthening community, and Nigeria.
The future of every country belongs to the youth. But not just every youth, not the ignorant one, the youth who has taken time to learn, who has adorned himself with wisdom.
Ibrahim Hamidu, NTA News.
And with that, we conclude the news. Many thanks for watching. I am Charles Alpha.